Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, the businessman Philip Green has been appearing in front of a select committee this morning. He's been answering questions from MPs over his part in the collapse of the high street chain BHS. Let's have a look.
There's certainly no intent at all on my part for anything to be like this, and it didn't need to be like this. And I just want to apologise to all the BHS people who've been involved in this and are involved.
When the first recovery of the 2000...
I wasn't involved in it. We could spend all... I can't answer you because I wasn't involved in it. You can ask me as many questions as you like. This was not on my table to deal with.
On the commitment to the pension
But why can't
scheme,
I answer the question?
No, because I'm asking the questions.
But let me answer you.
No,
because you're not getting the right information.
No, you're...
Yeah, but he's trying to make me answer things I can't answer, or force me to give him the answer he wants. So I'm not going to.
Philip Green there responding to committee questions. John Mann, before the hearing, as you know, Philip Green described the parliamentary inquiry as a process which has not even the pretence of fairness and objectivity. And at his primary objective was the destruction of my reputation. Are you surprised he turned up in the end?
No, because he would have been dragged in and that would have been even worse. But his reputation is rather damaged anyway. When things are going well, he takes all the glory and lots of the money. When it goes wrong, everyone else takes the hit and he says nothing to do with me. That's fundamentally wrong, morally, ethically, and it's fundamentally unfair.
But in the end, Ed Vaizey, what did we actually learn? I mean, what will it change, his appearance in front of the committee? Those people are still going to lose those jobs.
Well, I haven't seen the Select Committee hearing, but obviously Frank Field is a highly respected chairman of that Select Committee and very, very experienced in these kind of issues. And the reason he's in front of the committee, just to emphasise, is about the future of the BHS pension. So I'm sure the Select Committee report will influence thinking. I mean, the government itself obviously is working in terms of the Insolvency Service inquiry, which has been expedited, and working with the pensions regulator and the Pension Protection Fund, both engaged. But, you know, you would expect a committee like Frank's to either firstly focus on what happened with the BHS pension, but also come up potentially with recommendations on what has happened to the government to say, these are things we should be thinking about.
All right, well, on that plan, I mean, he refused to guarantee today that people in the scheme would get the same amount, so those already in the scheme would get the same amount that they were originally entitled to before BHS collapsed in terms of pensions. If his plan does fall short, should the government step in?
Well, it's too soon to say, and again, I don't want to be accused of dodging the question, but there is a process. So you have the pensions regulator, which has the power potentially to ask the former owner of a company to contribute to a pension deficit, and you've obviously got the Pension Protection Fund, which was set up precisely to help where a pension fund was in deficit because of a company going bust. So both those organisations are working with the BHS pension trustees.
Right, but if that doesn't happen, should the government help out?
Well, potentially the Pension Protection Fund is there. That is the government's body to help out when the pension is in deficit.
OK, so maybe then. I mean, Sir Philip Green also said that he's working on a solution for the BHS pensions mess, as he called it, and said it wasn't anything directly to do with him in terms of the talks that happened beforehand. There are 20,000 people in the scheme and it has a £571 million deficit. What do you think will happen?
I think there's a big danger those people are going to lose out quite a lot, and therefore it needs government assistance, and it needs him to cough up all the money he made out of this escapade and put it back in.
Do you think that's likely?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. Got an answer.
That was an answer.
I've been